Everyone, welcome to Olam Graphics, and today we'll be designing a very simple flyer. First, just an introduction to how to design flyers using your INSHOT app. Remember, we're using our INSHOT app, so I'll click on my INSHOT app on my phone because it's already installed. I've downloaded it, so it's already installed. Okay, so after clicking on that, this is the interface that I will see. So I don't need this. So now this is the interface that I will see. So I'll click on photo. That is the one at the middle. Okay, so once I click on photo, I'll click on this one, new. Okay, I'll click on new. So after clicking on new, you see it takes me to my phone gallery, the pictures in my phone. So I'll click on this blank, the first one, blank. This blank, I'll click on it. So after clicking on blank, this is what I will see. So this is the interface where we'll be making our designs. Okay, so now you see down, look at this tools down here. These are the toolbars that I'll be using for this design, and as we continue with this design, you know them one by one. So as I've said, in today's tutorials we'll be designing a very simple flyer. So I will click on background. Okay, so now background is before sticker. After effects we have background, so you click on background just to select the color. So now I will scroll through these colors and I'll pick this orange that is close to maroon, this one you can see. So I'll click on this, done. Now I will get my picture. Now I want to use a picture for this tutorials, so I'll click on sticker. Now after background you have sticker, so I'll click on sticker. So for those who have watched my videos on how to remove background, you get it better. So now if you click on that sticker, this is what you have. So now do not click on this first icon that look like back. Click on this second one that represents image at the top. So I'll click on it. So now after clicking on it, okay, now the picture that I want to use is already saved here in my stickers gallery, but for better understanding I will click on this plus sign because already the picture I want to use, I've already removed the background. So I'll click on this plus sign. So when I click on this plus sign, these are my images in my gallery, so I will scroll through to get the picture. Now this is the picture I'll be using, the picture of this lady, you can see. So now I'll click on this, done. Okay, so I'll click on the picture here, then I'll drag it down. I'll drag it down, then draw it to the side. So I will still drag it a little, then I will drop it down here. I will drop it down here. So now I want to use cycle. Okay, I want to use cycle. So now the thing is, we don't have shapes under these tools. Okay, so it's all going to be about manipulation. So how do I now get my cycle? I will click on this text. Now after sticker we have text. All right, so we click on text. Just follow me gradually, I'm taking you somewhere. So now when you click on text, now you come to this O, you click on what? O before P, make sure it's in capital letter. Okay, so now after clicking on this O, now you look at the top, this capital letter A and small letter A, this is where you'll be choosing your font. So you click on it. So now when you click on it, you scroll down. Now the font you'll be using is blackout midnight. This is it, blackout midnight. So now you can see that it has turned to a cycle. So now you come to this color platelets, this one that has too much color before the capital letter A, small letter A, you click on it. So when you click on it, I want to use white. Okay, so I'll just change it to white. I'll still click on this white. Okay, so now it has turned to white, then I'll click on done. So now here is the cycle, so I will drag it big. Now in this INSHOT app, anything you type will always come to stay at the middle. Anything you type is always at the middle, so don't bother looking for what you type because it will always be at the middle. So now I will drag it to this place like this. Remember, it's just a simple design we want to make. just an introduction. Okay, so I will drop it here. So I'll click on this image now and I will drag her here just to keep her close to the image. Okay, so I'll make sure her head fits in the circle. Now as you can see, okay, done. So now after you have placed her like this, now if you look at the top, that black space, that is where you put your hand. Okay, don't click on the background, just put your hand on that black space that you're seeing at the top. Okay, so now let's type. Then I'll click on this text so that I can type what I want to type. Now I will type I am I'm typing it in capital letters. Okay, so now click on this capital letter A, small letter A, that is your font. I want to change the font, so let's go with this angel face. So let's go to angel face, or this one. No, let's go with this angel face. Then I'll click on this platelet, color platelet. Then I'll click on border. If you look at it, the text, you're not seeing it very well. Now once I click on border, come down, you will see 50%. So the thing that what you need to do is to put your hand at the middle. You see this slash, this one that is green, is colored green, very tall. So you drag it by the right to reduce it. If you check, it's reducing. We have 35 already, so you still reduce it. As you can see now, we are seeing it well. So let's just reduce it to 10. Okay, or let's add it to 15. Now you say done. So you click on it here, you bring it down here. So you just drag it a little and then you move it up. Okay, you bring it down a little bit. Now I will click on this icon that look like pencil. Click on it if you want to edit the text. So you click on edit. Now the text is not too okay for me, so I will change it to capital small letters. So I'll click on this my font again. Let's use this. Yes, so let's use this one, champagne and whatsoever. So so here is it. Now the next thing is you click on this text here. So once you click on text, you write graphic in capital letters, graphic. Okay, so now this graphic, now you come to this color platelet, and then you click on border, this border. Now you increase it. Now you move your hand towards the left side. Now you increase it to 31. Then you come to your text again, you click on text here. Then you change it to the background color, this color before this maroon, this color here. Can you now see it? So now I will click on this capital letter A and small letter A. So I'll choose this push up. So I will still go back to this color platelet, and then I will click on this border. So I will increase it again. I will increase it. Let's just leave it as 75. Yes, this is 75. So I'll click on done. So this one, I will draw it here. Then I will just enlarge it a little. Then draw it down here. Or I will just move. So I will click on this first text. Make sure it is centralized. Up. I'll move it up a little. Then I'll click on this my black space at the top. Okay, so now I will click on text again. Then I'll write designer. So I'll click on done. No need to change anything because it's already set. Designer. Okay, so I'll still drag it a little just to match with this. So I will click on this top black space at the top. Okay, so now I am a graphic designer. So now I will be writing my name there, but I will first and foremost, that's a shape that I want to use. So now click on this text again. Now I want to get a text box. Remember I told you that we don't have shape tools, so I will click on this 1 2 3. Okay, then I will look for my dash, this in my space. So this dash line, I will use it to create space. I will use it to create shape. You can see I will click on it. Then I'll come to this capital letter A, small letter a, that is my font. So I will now look for black out 2 mm. Here is it. You can see it has turned to a rectangle. So I will now still click on this my color platelet, and I'll click on white. You can see, so I'll click on done. So this one now I will bring it down. I will just reduce the size, reduce it, and then move it down. Then I will click my hand on this black space at the top. Okay, so now I will click on this I am a, move it up a little, graphic, move it up a little, move designer up a little, and then this one I'll move it a little. Then maybe I'll still move it down. I still need to move it down. Then I'll add it a little, I'll drag it a little, and then move it up. I'll move it down a little. Make sure it's set to. Okay, so I'll click the black space at the top. Okay, so I will still move it to the top. I'll bring it down. So I will still move it, because make sure you set it accordingly. And then this I will still move it. Okay, then this one, move it up. Now okay, then I will click on my text, and what will I type? Creativity is good. So I will click on this my font, capital letter A, small letter a, then I will change it to Roboto regular. Have you seen it? Now I'll click on this my color platelet, then I'll click on this text. Okay, sorry, so I'll change the color to this orange. Okay, so I'll click on border, then I'll reduce it to 9. So I'll click on done. So here is it. So I'll reduce it, so I will drop it at the box. Okay, so here is it. So I'll put my hand at the top, that black space. Now this is where we go. So now I will get another text box. So I will click on this text, and then remember I will change my figure. This 1 2 3, this is what I will click. Then this space, this dash line, that is what I will use, don't forget. So I will now click on this my fonts, and then change it to black 2am. Let me remind you, if you want to use shape any text box, you change it to blackout 2am, but if it is a circle, you change it to blackout midnight. So I'll click on this my color platelet. I need white. Okay, then I'll click on it. Now if you observe very well, I don't want to use too much color, so I will click on this pencil that this icon that look like pencil at by the right hand side at the top, and then I will click on edit. So I will reduce my dash line. I will reduce the line. So I'll click on done. So I'll click on it again, then I will drag it. I want to bring it down. Okay, I want to bring it down. So I will now click on the picture of the lady so that it will hide it at the back. Sure you understand? So I'll still click on the picture. I will drag it and bring it down. Okay, and bring it down. Then I'll move it up. I'll move it up. So I'll click on the picture of the lady just to hide it at the back. Okay, so now the next thing is I'll click on this text, then I'll write contact me. So I'll click on my font, and then I'll click on this angel face. Yeah, so I will change the color to this orange. Okay, done. So I'll click on it and I will drag it down here. Okay, contact me. So I'll click on this edit. So I'll click on this. After capital letter A and small letter, you look at this dash that is 3. These lines that is arranged 3. You click on it. So now I'll click on this U at the down. This U to underline it, to underline the text. Okay, so it is underlined. So I'll click on done. You can see the text is what is underlined. So I'll reduce it a little. So I will still go back and click on text. Okay, so I will type the number. Let's say I will be typing my number here, 109081166860. But you that you're designing it, make sure you type your own number. Yes, so I'll be using 2 numbers in case. So 08085244157. These are my numbers. So I'll click on this my font and I'll change it to Robert Regular. Then I'll come to this lines, then I'll bold it. Okay, so I've bold the text. Now I'll click on done. So I'll bring it down here. Now mind you, it's having a dash line, so I'll click on this edit to remove the dash line. So I'll click on this U with dash with line at the down so that it will clean. So I'll click on done. So you can see now that the line is no longer there. So I'll bring it here. Just reduce it a little. Okay, so make sure it's aligned. So I'll come to this line, this black space, and just click my hand there. Okay, so now the next thing I'll do, I'll just type your satisfaction is my priority. Okay, so now I'll click on this color platelets. So I'll come to this label. Okay, when I click on label, I'll click on this. I will not click on the first box, so the third box, I'll click on it. So now when I click on this third box, then I will change the color to this orange. No, I'll change the color to this this is the color, to this orange. So now I will come to this font here and change it to this way. So I'll click on done and I will drag it down here. Then I will reduce it. And then I will still reduce it and then bring it down. I'll reduce it and bring. Then I'll click on this pencil. I'll click on edit. So I'll click on this color platelet to change the font color, to change the color to white. Then I'll click on border and then I'll reduce it to 0. So this is it. Now when you look at it, there is still more arrangement. So this picture here, I'm going to move a little bit. Okay, so I'll draw her down and then I'll click on the circle. I will move the circle a little bit because the text needs to align so that it will look more beautiful. You need to be mindful of that so that your design will not just look somehow. So here is it. So now this, your design is our priority. Can actually come this way. So now what I will do is this. I will delete it and then I'll click on text. Then I'll click on this dash here. Don't forget, this is how we get our square. Then I'll click on this my font, then black out 2am. Then I'll turn it to this our color. Yes, so here it's it. I will draw it. Remember, I decided to just use 2 colors for this design. So most of the times you don't need to use too much colors. No, it's not for you. Now this arrow, I will click on this arrow to get back to where I am. So I will still draw it again. Then I'll draw it down. So most of the times you don't need too much for your design. So now these my numbers, I will draw them a little and move them a little down. Contact me, I'll move a little down. Then this one, I'll click on this edit. I'll click on edit. Now I'll click on this and then this capital letter A and small letter A that you're seeing, you draw it. You can see, so you make it 10. Okay, so you say done. So now I will still reduce it a little. I will still reduce it a little. Okay, so now this creativity is good. I'm going to bring it down and then I will move this to the left a little. So I'll click on this creativity and then keep it here. So I'll click on this design. I'll click on this creativity. Make sure it's balanced inside the box. So I'll click on this design. I'll move it a little because the text has to align. So I'll click on this graphics too. So shift it a little. And then I shift it a little. So I'll click on this black space. So this is it, we are good to go. Now the next thing is your satisfaction is my priority. Just calm down, we are done. Your satisfaction is my priority. Okay, so I'll click on done. So I'll reduce it and drag it here. I'll reduce it and drag it here So I will edit it and click on this color platelet, then click on border and increase it to I will increase it 45. Then I'll click on this and then I'll increase this to this one that I have capital letter I and small letter I to 25. Then I'll click on done. So I will still reduce it and then drag it down. So I'll move it up a little. So that is it. We are done with our design. So that is all. Then I will export. Now look at the export at the top. I will export it. So it's exporting already. So that export means save. Okay, so you wait for it to save. Now it's saved. Okay, so now since it is saved, you still go back. You see this arrow sign, meaning you should go back to your design. So you go back to that design again. So after going back to that design, you still click on this arrow sign to go back again. Then you click on draft. Don't click on discard though. Discard means delete. You click on draft. So you can see draft saved. Why? It is now saved in your INSHOT app. So in case you forgot to add something, you just click on this photo, and then this first design, this first one, after the green, this new, the second one, among these white boxes, it is the first one that is your design. So for you now to know it, you can just rename it, because it's used to the INSHOT app save it with the dates. Okay, so you click on these three dots by the right like this, and then you click on rename. So you can just put any name so that you not forget. Let's say first design. Then I'll click on OK. So you can see it is saved, first design. So if I click on this first design now, I'm going to get my design back. So in case you forgot to add something, there are people that will tell you, I forgot to put phone number. So you can see it is here. So you can still edit it. You can click on this, your satisfaction is my priority, and edit whatsoever you want to edit. Okay, so let me just go back. So please, draft saved. Now after saving it, where do you now see it? Okay, let's go back. If you have saved it, then you click on your photos. Normally you don't need to worry, because the INSHOT app will create an app on its own, like a folder on its own. You can see, just come to your photos. This is it, the picture that we save in your photos. Okay, so as simple as that. So you just click on your photos, it is there. The INSHOT will create its folder. So hope you understand. Bye.